Now this is a juicy one. A security researcher has found a remote code execution attack in one of the biggest chat software used by the likes of Audi and Deutsche Bahn. We're talking about Rocket.Chat. It allows an attacker to run any command and tool by sending a meticulously crafted file via a link. The commands run on the client side of the victim machine and can be used to create reverse shells, download malware, or do any other malicious thing that will allow the attacker to gain full control over the victim's machine. And they can do that with two simple HTML files. Hello world, I'm Zanidd, your friendly neighborhood hacker, and welcome to this episode of CVE Deep Dive. In order to exploit this vulnerability, an attacker has to create one HTML file containing a bit of JavaScript that will run a command and another HTML file that will trigger the previous payload HTML file. Now the first file, which will be the attacker's payload, calls the child process method, which will basically execute any command that the attacker wants. For example, they could create a file that will open the calculator app on a MacBook. A rather simple and harmless command. After uploading a file to Rocket.Chat, this file gets stored on the host and is reachable via a simple link. So when the attacker uploads this malicious file, they can get the link to it. The host and the path from said link can then be used in the second file to automatically trigger the first file. Now this file can be stored on a web host or sent directly to the victim and be run locally, since it's a simple HTML file that will open in any browser and run the JavaScript. And voila, we have the calculator app. Now this exploit works because Rocket.Chat enables something called node integration in their workers. And as far as we are aware, any version of the Rocket.Chat client is vulnerable. More details can be found in the link down below, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get updated about the newest vulnerabilities and exploits.